And alright. Okay, we need to go... Oh yeah, this was after the Berea Heart stuff. And after we talked to Scarlet and learned more about her past as a church sister, or basically the whole thing with the Grossritter, and all that stuff. Congregation for the Sacrament stuff, the darker side of the Septian Church, because somebody's got to do the dirty work and get these artifacts back from people who would abuse this stuff. But yeah, okay. So also, if I remember correctly, I exhausted the dialogue here last time, on the last session. So I think what we need to do right now is just go explore all over Erebonia for new dialogue. And I think that's roughly about it, but I believe I also... Did we read the... Oh, we did not. Okay, okay. So let's go read the new Gambler Jack chapter, and then get to work exploring around Erebonia. So this will be most likely entirely dialogue exhaustion. Probably. Also, hold on, let me just do a little thing for Grambly because I'm kind of in the farming mood for Grambly recently. So, kind of like having my phone do a bunch of stuff on full auto on the side off screen. So don't mind if I do. Also, on a little side note regarding even more gacha stuff, November 21st is when Lost Belt 5.5 will come out for us to read and stuff. So, I think because it is 5.5, actually, it's not a daily thing, right? Since it's a Lost, actually, wait. You know what, I'm gonna have to make a judgment call on that once it does come up, because I kind of want to start archiving my FGO story stuff. Once we get around to that. But, we'll get to it when we get there. Either way, though, yeah, let's go. So, Chapter 12, the second half. 10 minutes before the start of the 5th race, Jack had yet to return. I hope he hasn't gone and run off, said Leonard, his voice heavy with scorn. He wouldn't dream of it, Hal retorted. Nike laughed. Apparently not. Here he comes now. Jack ambled over. Sorry, he said. Had to take a leak. Jack's carefree manner seemed to annoy Leonard, but it filled Hal with relief. Actually, no, wait, did we read this already? So subdued. Wait. No, dude, didn't we read this? Oh, no, we did read it. Wait, why was it still considered new? Yeah, because, like, Jack made more bets, and then, like, he lost some until he was back to 50k, then he's gonna bet on, like, the final race, which I would assume would have the biggest odds, and Leonard goes, there's no fucking way. And then he does it, or some shit. So, yeah, no, we read, what? I thought, wait, how did it mark itself as new? Wait, did I not, like, load the right save? No, this is the latest save. Oh, hell if I know. Okay, let's start exhausting dialogue.
Where do you want to go?
So, whoo, boy, we got a lot of stuff to cover.
Leave it to me!
Hey! Actually, let's go to the Phoenix Wings, Phoenix Wings real quick. Restore everyone's CP to 200%. As I give myself time to restart another full auto and Grambler. Alright. Dude, Granblue, why are you lagging right now? I know I'm on my phone on this thing, but... Oh my goodness. Okay, just get my sacrifice ready. Start the full auto. Alright, let's start from the Schwarzer mansion. And apparently nobody is here? No, nobody's in the Schwarzer mansion. Alright. And let's see. Okay. Oh, are you taking care of the herbs, Mom? I certainly am. We had to use a number of them when treating your father. It's gotten a lot colder lately too, so I need to move the delicate seedlings into the greenhouse. She's covered in mud. That reminds me of the head of the gardening club. Well, Mom's side of the family is on the rural side for nobles, so it works. There we go. I think this little one could do with a little more manure. She's just like Edo. Yeah, I'm with you there. Aw. We need to find Edo, man. Oh, there's a... Wait, side quest thing here? Did I get that yet? Oh. Oh, it's a... Hey, you know what? We might as well just trigger it. Let's see. Oh my god. Barrel! Oh, this was on the student location things. Did I forget to save after reading? Yeah, I probably forgot to save after reading now that I think about it. Hey, wait! Guess she didn't hear you. She looked kind of familiar. Wasn't that Beryl from the Occult Research Society? I think it'd be best if we went after her. Wait, is anyone familiar with Beryl? No, not necessarily. Only Machias and anyone else in that building. I don't think. Well, maybe Emma as well. Here, hold on. Let me just throw in. Let's throw in Emma here just in case. Oh yeah, because this is a new part, fishing?
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Fishing. Not that it'll really matter, because it'll only give me, like, F all for points.
Caught one.
Well, points are points, I'm not complaining about that. Oh my god! Wait, this is a new one?
Whoa, this is a big one.
Oh! Well, I'll be damned! Is it because it's just like a new part of the chapter?
Whoa, this is a big one. Huh.
God damn, I was pressing the wrong button earlier. Oh my god!
Whoa, this is a big one.
Alright then. I'll have to go back to Annabelle in a little bit. Let me guess. Is Beryl gonna go to that suspicious wall? No. I'm guessing at the very end of this.
Let's get going. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh shit.
The advantage is ours.
I'll handle this. Know your place.
You fucking missed!
Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
I swear, sometimes I feel like sometimes I ask myself whether or not I should give accuracy to like uses or other casters with specific crafts. Nah, it's not really worth it, honestly. Barrel? Oh? What the? Did she just disappear before our very eyes? Impossible. Surely the snow must be only hiding her from must only be hiding her from sight. Should we keep going after her? Bro, what the fuck? What's going on with Beryl? Beryl, what did you see in your like little pilgrimage around like Erebonia? Like what the heck? What's going on here? My suspicions that this is the source of the spiritual energy in the valley's air. Wait. My suspicions that this is the source of the spiritual energy in the valley's air appear to be correct. Meanwhile, the great energy floating in this spot is due to the fact that the Ashen Knight once used its power here. I'm right, aren't I? Well, yeah, Valimar was here for quite a while. Anyway, never mind him now. I'm glad to see you again, Beryl. Have you been wandering around ever since we last spoke? Oh yes. Whenever the whispers of my guardian spirit and the devils beckoned me, I answered their call. I have been able to visit power spots all over Eastern Erebonia thanks to their guidance. From Neolithic ruins to lakeside castles, from lands connected to the earth spirits, I can't imagine a better use for my time. So you visited the ruins in Nord. I'm impressed you traveled all the way to the Lohengrin Castle and to a spirit shrine. If you allow me to ask, just who are you really? No ordinary student should be able to do all that. You're obviously not a witch, but beyond that... A fine question indeed. And yet so few people truly know enough about themselves to answer it. In a way, I'm simply one more person peering into the darkness, pursuing an answer to that very same question. The truth is shrouded in shadow. When I peer into the darkness, it stares right back at me. Okay, just answer the damn question. Okay. That really doesn't answer answer the question. Seriously. Huh. I expect we're wasting our time even asking. I think that's enough about me. You're looking for Thor students to board the Courageous, yes? I'd be happy to come on board now that my journey has reached its end. Oh, sure. Welcome aboard, Beryl. The pleasure's all mine. I look forward to witnessing what fate has in store for you. Alright. Beryl, what the heck? Journey's end. Her journey finished, she agreed to come on board the Courageous. Her identity is still as much of a mystery as ever. Huh. Very curious. Also, anything new over in Isengard range by any chance?
Shall we?
I've got this.
I would imagine not, but let's just do a little run through here to see if there's any, like, new mobs over here for whatever reason. The spawns themselves seem normal. Golem. Wait, how do you back up again? Oh, alright, it was left alt. I was like, wait. No, that's the usual. The usual. Even more of the usual. Okay, we're good here. And there's nothing new if we try to like go into the crater with Valimar, or where Valimar was and everything, right? Yeah. Okay. No, we're good. Courageous time. So let's go double check with the barrel down in the second floor. So what exactly do you offer with? Huh. So that reminds you, Barrow pops up in front of all the ruins after I get the airship, unless you're mistaken. Aw. Welcome, young one, to my room of fortune. Come closer if you dare see what your fate has in store for you. Hold on a second. Where did all this even come from? Did you set this whole thing up on your own? Oh, there's no need to worry. I received permission. With war raging around us, there's no shortage of students whose hearts need guidance. And I'm here to provide it to them. Okay, what kind of person signs off on this, on something like, well, like this? If there's something you don't believe or understand about my explanation, simply attribute this to fate. Should you ever find yourself lost in the swirling void and in need of my guidance, please do come and visit. I'd be happy to offer my services. Perhaps you'd be best in knowing your compatibility with your companions. Curious about your compatibility with your companions, are you? Very well. Two elements go into your compatibility. The first element is your bond with the other person, which gradually builds over time. You're basically Link XP. Second is whether you had a fateful moment with them that will allow your relationship to advance, the flag that would trigger their final bond scene should you unlock it. I believe you had a chance to experience these sorts of moments very recently, in fact. Let's take a look at how you're faring. The companions with whom your bond has developed, and you've shared a fateful moment with are Sarah Valentine. Just her, it seems. Oh, you'll have the chance to further strengthen your relationship with her soon, but whether you do so lies in your hands. Next are companions you've experienced the fateful moment with, but with whom your bond is insufficiently developed. Elisa Reinford, Laura S. Arcade, Gaius Borzel, Milliam Orion, Alfin Rice Honor. That is all. Do not fret. There's still ample time to develop your bonds over a good game of Blade 2! Faithful moments are faithful, tied to specific times in our lives, but bonds can be developed whenever you wish. Basically, when you're willing to grind up your Link XP by 3 or 1 XP at a time. Still, you have some say in your fate. Whether you choose to seek the faithful moments or let them pass up is up to you. Finally, the names of whom you've developed a strong bond but have not experienced a fateful moment with. Oh, no one at Okay. No one at all. Well, that's all I can tell you. Remember, your fate is not set in stone, but you're the only one who can influence it. Good luck. The Great Knight, having received the worthy blade of Zemurian ore, will once again become a living legend. Said blade will become the inspiration for those who wear the crest of the Horned Lion as it cuts down all in its path. So I've foreseen, but the future is not always set in stone. Who knows how things might play out? Alright, so we're locked in for Sarah, so hey! Actually, let me check something real quick. Student info. Yeah, Teresia, Rosine, Rex. Alright, so we'll probably look for them after I exhaust my dialogue.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
Okay, so we talked to Green's mom. There are all these rumors going around at the bottom of the mountain, like how both armies are gonna go to war. If things get bad enough, the whole country could be in trouble. Oh, I mean, I think you're a little bit late to the news on that, but just thinking about what could happen is scary enough, but it's times like these I gotta step up and be brave. Or not, if I could do anything. Or as if I could do anything, I'm just a weak kid. Isn't there anything I can do to help? There's gotta be something I can do. What if I ask Mom and Dad to order extra stuff for the shop? That way we're ready in case things get rough. I don't think your dad would appreciate the extra money he's reluctant to spend given the wife's spending habits. It's like, honey, did you sneak in more random shit in our, like, order again? No. Then you just see like in a little back room all like the random knickknacks like that she's like ordered. It's like, oh no, like what if someone wants to buy this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I need to get around to crap. New weapons. Oh boy. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Do I need to... Well, we don't have much in the way of Sepith Mass. Oh well. I made sure our latest order was entirely junk-free, and I thought... and thought that was the end of it. Boy, I was wrong. Or, boy, was I wrong. She ended up bringing a traveling merchant here and buying a load of weird stuff from her instead. Wait. Traveling merchant buying a load of weird stuff from her. Huh. I sure didn't see that one coming. Well, I suppose having a few oddities to get customers talking isn't such a bad thing. Doesn't do the shop any favors financially, though. Leo, I am so sorry for you. We got fresh vegetables from Caldican stock. Isn't that just wonderful? I asked a traveling merchant to come here so I could buy all kinds of unique products from our store, or for our store. The farther away they come from, the more exciting their products are. The shop is so much more colorful and interesting now. I'm so glad that merchant had come here. I'm sure that everyone here will agree when they see how much more varied our lineup is too. Okay, hold on. So wait, who is this new... Wait, who is this merchant? Wait, so is it anything within the store here? Oh yeah, wait, I can get the Arch Tyrant badge if I go purchase that real quick. No, we already looked through all this, right? Yeah, for the most part, we're pretty good here. Although, ooh, man. Might have to consider picking up Altair Cannon and stuff, because having 1k extra HP and a powerful skill attached to it, pretty good. Although Seraphic Ring R... EP, HP, field-wide, revive, and regen and shit. Yeah, not bad. Something to think about. I plan on taking the next train home. It's hard to believe that half a year has passed since I stormed out. Oh bother, now I'm being accosted by nostalgia. Looking back on it, my home was truly a marvelous place. So many places to fish. Oh, how blind we are to the riches around us. It just feels as though the time is right for me to return home. I owe the people Yumi a debt of gratitude for their kindness. Alright, so gladiator badge. Oh, what? I didn't mean to equip it. Alrighty. So wait, if it's part of a set, do I need to get the... I'm pretty sure I need to get the rest of the components again. Like, just double checking here. Like, let me see. Yeah, I would imagine I need to get the Warrior and Gladiator badge again. Oh, I don't think so for the Animal Watch, but who knows. The handbook, well, we've only had one. Or maybe it's just part of a set because of just trading for this, but I don't know. It's like the Arch Tyrant badge itself is part of a set. So it's like, now that we have these badges, like what else do I do with it? I'm like, huh. Cause I'm gonna run out of new fish to catch. And once I do, I'm like, it's gonna be a long farming process from there, even though we got some easy U-material farms now. We're just being able to one-shot everything. Or the combat shells. Everything appears to be in order on the mountain path. Ah, could I ask for some extra firewood, perhaps? This year's winter is proving to be quite a cold one. Haha, you got that right. Feels like it's getting colder by the day it does. I'd be happy to go and start gathering some right away. Oh, if it isn't you, kids. It does this heart of mine good to see that your father is back to his old self reading. Ha ha ha. I've been so worried about how I could barely work. Now I can get back to doing what I do best. I'm doing a patrol today as part of my rehabilitation. I'm not allowed to stray far from the village though. I hate asking so much of the villagers, but we'll all have to pitch in to get through the winter this year. Doggo. Okay. Oh yeah, any new snowboarding thing? A4? Wait. A4? Alright, you know what? I'll buy it. Oh dear God. Not so bad.
Ha!
Oh shit! Ouch, dang, that's cheap. I couldn't see that shit. I hope like this has some extra leeway. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, can I not? Oh my god, dude. That's so. I was expecting that to happen, but like, dude, I couldn't see that. Are you serious, bro? I can't believe they done that to me like fucking like twice, bro. Oh, you piece of shit.
That wasn't so great.
Piece of shit. Oh my god, I knew this was gonna be sneaky, but what the fuck? Like, what? Oh my god. They had to like obstruct my view that much. Like, bro. Wait! Oh my god, I forgot about the one over the hill that— oh my god. I hate everything. I hate everything. I forgot about that.
That wasn't so great.
Oh my god, I gotta remember to stay on the right side the next time I go over that. There we go. Oh my god. This score is bullshit.
I did it!
Oh, well, like, not really the course, but like the fucking flag placement, dude. Wow, I'm impressed, Reed. I wasn't expecting you to be able to handle a course that difficult. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Passionate Rouge. I'll be here to keep the course well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. Certainly will. See you then. Sweet. A free Passionate Rouge. Alright. Wait, who dis? Oh. Hey, Luke. I've been working non-stop lately, so the station master insisted I take half a day off. Whew, time to make the most of it and take it easy until the evening. Mom seems pretty busy though. Maybe I should help her out. Help her out instead. You really can't help yourself, can you? Just get some rest, okay? You've earned it. Oh well, I suppose. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to sit back and watch someone in need of help without offering to give them a hand. You're probably right, but this is my mom talking about. I'll take a bit of a break, then maybe help her out later. The end of the year's fast approaching, so I'm busy getting ready for the celebrations. Everyone is looking forward to them, me included. For all the trouble we had this year, we still have a lot to thank the spirits of the mountains for. There might be a war going on, but it's still worth preserving traditions, even if the war might dampen the mood a little. There's so much that we need to get ready before the festivities begin, like the food, for instance. I'm going to need to get Dad to make the offering table too. Lord Teo has been friends with His Majesty the Emperor Eugene III since his youth. When they met, they were a rural noble's son and imperial prince, but I hear they got very close. Even after they grew up, His Majesty would sometimes come to Ymir in secret to spend time with them. Admittedly, that doesn't happen much these days. But still, it's clear to me that Lord Teo is distressed about the safety of his friend, as am I. His Majesty has always been a pleasant, amiable man. As far as I can tell, he and Lord Teo still view one another as close friends too. That's all the more reason why Lord Teo must be very concerned about His Majesty's safety. A sentiment I share as well. Huh. I did not know that. Or, did they mention that before? I don't think so. Those two troublemakers are the talk of the village right now. They're always going around making a big deal out of things and drawing attention to themselves. They're like polar opposites too. But they're not bad people. The girl helped me up when I tripped over and fell. The merchant just keeps eating. I don't know how she fits it all in her tummy. That's her 4th meal now. A lot of the customers here we get these days are total weirdos. Wait. Oh my god, is this girl? Okay, also hold on real quick. Wait, what if I bring in... What if I bring in Machias that talks of... okay, hold on. Let me re-enter here and talk to... what's her name again? Kiki? Yeah. No. Have you heard about the news about the market manager in Celtic? I still can't believe it's true. I only just heard the news, so I don't think it's really hit me yet. The food here is wonderful, but it's kind of hard to truly appreciate it when I'm this sniffly. Otto taught me so much back then when I was first starting out as a merchant. I wouldn't be where I am now if not for him. I should go back and pay my respects at least. Looking at you reminded me that I had a student in here not long ago. She just came up and asked me to wait to the stone monument on the valley. Still don't know why she wanted to do that. You don't think she's planning on going there alone, do you? She said she was very insistent, so I caved and told her. I just hope she wasn't seriously thinking of going there. That far along the valley is no place for anyone to go alone. I hope she's safe. Well, I mean she is. Anybody on the upstairs? Nope. Alright. So back to the Phoenix Wings and see how the maids are doing. I think it's about time we started planning our end of the year cleaning. What do you think? There's so much to do. I think the only way we'll finish up on time is to put our heads together and divvy up the work. We have to... I don't want to end up all buff from too much heavy lifting. Oh my god, girl. Muscles are not unattractive. Hang on, we eat the same amount, right? How come whatever you eat goes straight to your boobs while my god. We eat the same, huh? Are you listening to me? Right, tune the scales. Oh my god. Will you hold on a second? How does all her fat go straight to her boobs like that? Think she's just good at hiding it everywhere else? I think we're gonna need to take a dip in the springs together so I can invent. Oh my god, that's harassment. It's all in the name of research, of course. Oh my god. Her body is a bountiful mystery that's just begging to be solved for girls everywhere. Oh my god, Maple. And so she always has to bring up the things I'm most self-conscious about. Oh, she could just act a bit more like the maid she's supposed to be. Oh my god. Purple, I'm so sorry for you. It is truly distressing to hear what happened in Celtic. All of Erebonia is ruled by His Majesty. Not even the highest ranking noble has the right to do such a terrible thing. His Majesty must be feeling so much heartache over this awful war. The end of this war cannot come a day too soon. It's been one tragedy after another with this war. I can scarcely imagine how distressed His Majesty must be. I know it's hardly my place to do so, but I still worry for him. Wait, who? Wait, why are there 3 people in here? Oh. Let me guess. Whoa! This soup tastes amazing, Patiri. If you're full, then give me the rest of it. Not a chance, I'm nowhere near full. I see they're making themselves at home. Well, at least they're having fun, right? Not like there are any other customers in here. This is so good. Ymir's awesome. The hell are you looking at? You don't get it any, this is mine. Oh, they're making so much noise that I gave them a sample of my new recipe I've been working on. Hopefully this keeps them quiet. But for a while at least. Just don't make the mistake of assuming that you're getting that for free. It's still, it'll be going all in your tab. What? Ah, just kidding. Enjoy. Ah, don't scare me like that. I wouldn't dream of charging for a recipe that I haven't perfected. I'd like it if they could eat a little more quietly, though. God damn it, you two. When this war comes to an end, I intend to undertake some higher level training, much like Father Bernard did. I'm going to follow his example and travel the land, learning as much as I possibly can. Hopefully doing so will let me better serve the people of this village, as well as heal the scars this war has left in Erebonia. Of course, who knows how long it'll take me to get to that level. Not me, that's for certain. There's still a lot I need to learn. I hope I'll be able to get a chance to do so soon. Okay, hold on one second. Awkwardly adjust my seat. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. With the end of the year fast approaching, the village is becoming much more livelier with anticipation. We intend to hold the service on New Year's Eve here to give thanks for the year's blessings. At least I hope we can. It would be terrible to have to break from tradition. Tensions in the Empire seem to be mounting more and more each day. I hope we can at least hold our end of the year service without any problems. Hold on, let me awkwardly exit here. Wait, no, that was about it, right? Oh yeah, that was about it. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, now let's go all the way up to Lake Lacrima. We have guys in the party, right? Yep. Hey, he's doing it! Look at him. Stay calm. Try to match my breath with his and move forward slowly. Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Look, I'm riding. I think you're finally getting a hang of it. That's right, Kotan, you're doing great. Try going around one more time. Hey. Good job, Kotan. Keep it up, just a little bit more. The dude by this place? Oh, hello, Gwen. Actually, wait, just party. We received word about that Azure Tree here too. Fortunately, it shouldn't have any direct effect on us given this little bit. I cannot read today. Given the distance. If you ask me, its appearance is probably linked in some way to what's going on in Crossbell. Much like that weapon that erased Guerrilla Fortress. I can't be sure though. Maybe I'd be able to expand my theory if I could discuss it with a sexy young thing like Emma. Sorry, but I doubt I'd be, much help. We know so little about the tree ourselves. I'll have to pass. Ah, cruel rejection. Oh. I have no words. Well, we can worry about the Crossbow's situation later. I've explained about the tree to everyone here, so they're all up to speed. Right now, we got we got neither the time nor energy to worry about it. Oh my god. What is going on with my, like... Why am I getting so tongue-tied today? I have no clue. It looks like we should be done preparing for the move by the end of the day. We're almost there now. I'm so glad we're finally going back. We're used to having to move around a lot, but we had to leave in such a hurry that I found myself really wanting to go back. Right, back to getting ready. Oh, by the way, Zeku's finally started to warm up to me a bit. He doesn't try to run away from me anymore for one. I think I probably got Lilia and Kotan to thank for that. Now, we'll all be able to head down south together. Hey. You can tell we're getting ready to move by how hectic things are here. We're sending the men out ahead just to make sure everything's ready and safe and ready to go. The rest of us will be heading out tomorrow. Speaking of, I really should be focusing on getting ready. New seasons bring with them the chance to see how they've affected the lands we settled in. That's one of the reasons living on the move's so fun, really. Just the usual shit. The move back to the south seems to be going smoothly. We should have little to worry about on that front. Shame the same can't be said for the future in general. How many more years will this war last? No one knows the answer to that, but whatever it is, our way of life will not change. Be it 1 year or 10, we will remain Erebonia's neighbors and people who live in freedom. That is very true. I pray the winds that the winds and the goddess will continue to watch over us and allow us to do so. Worry not for us. On the contrary, it sounds as though something has happened outside that is cause for celebration. The people know to overcome and grow in face of adversity. So we did during the War of the Lions, and so we will now too. We should be able to complete moving the settlement within the next few days. The end of the war is unlikely to come quite so soon, but still I pray that its end will not be in the distant future. The settlement's begun its migration back to the southern region. Charles is going to be staying with us again soon too, so we'll have to prepare a little welcoming party for her. There's just so much to do. I'm not sure how I'll find the time for it all. Gwyn settled about the plans, or told us he plans on staying with the settlement for a while longer. Oh, and should you come back here one day and find us gone, try looking for where you first met us. Chances are we'll be there. Alright. Oh, they're watching him ride the horse. Aww. He's doing it. He's riding a horse. I can hardly believe my eyes. It does look a little, like the horse is doing all the work though. But just being able to stay on is a huge improvement for him. I can't believe he's finally doing it. I've given up hope of him learning to ride this year, and then this happens. Our little boy's finally growing up. I'm getting all emotional now. You're doing great, Kotan! Keep it up just a bit more. Aww. Wholesome parenting. Yep, lodging yurt has nothing of note. And since Gwyn was over there by the car, yeah, is no one else by the cabin or... No, actually, no. Gaius' dad and the, or Gaius' dad should be here? Or no, did we already talk to... No, wait. No, we already talked to... Oh no, they said they went, forward already. Because we only talked to the elder, right? Yeah.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Oops, wrong place.
Shall we?
Right.
Wait, just one quick double check here. Yeah, it's just... Okay.
Shall we?
Right.
Don't see anything here immediately. Nothing in the ancient quarry by any chance, right? I mean, I doubt it. Yeah, I would imagine not much has really changed there. We can't really navigate
Shall we?
I've got this.
fast travel out of here. We gotta do this little thing. And next up, I don't think there'd be anything of note here, right? Because we already checked this place out. Okay. Settlement site. Ah, yeah, people scouting ahead to make sure everything's alright and slightly prepped for the rest of the people coming in.
Leave this to me.
All right.
On windy days, on starry nights. Oh, sorry about that. Couldn't help bursting into song. I love putting yours together like this. We had some tough times lately, but I know we got just as many good ones lined up for us. No matter how old you get, it's always exciting to start life anew. Ha ha ha. Alright, time to get this yurt set up. We got all the women and children waiting back at the lake for everything to be ready. Can't make them wait too long. Ah, okay, so oh yeah, wait, how did I not notice that before? No, I mean there were some of the other men, but one of them was like the town or the settlement's doctor and the village elder, so yeah. Hello, my good sir. Have you started moving the settlement back here, Dad? Indeed. We're keeping watch in case the situation changes for the worse. For the worst. But we're slowly moving back. If we sense any danger, however, we're prepared to be on the move again at any time. It's a relief to see that it's safe enough to move back now, though. I can't wait to see how things, I can't wait to see things back to how they were. We owe all of that to you. I'm certain that it was your Crimson Wings that brought this good wind to us. We'd be honored if that were the case. Doing what we're doing makes people happy and hopeful for the future, then it's worth it. We should be finished moving everything within the next couple days, or a few days. Please do come and visit when it's all done. We're sure to treat you to some of our finest Nord tea when you do. Hi, Tama. It's been difficult getting this far, but we're finally getting back. We're finally back where we belong. It's kind of moving to finally be back. The Highlands may be vast, but each part of them is special, and we get attached to anywhere we spend time at. I got memories of being trusted with work by Dad, a Charles coming by to play. It's hard not to get all emotional thinking about it all. It's great to be home. Let's see, it really is great to be home. Time to put everything I've got into setting things up so everyone else can come back too. Good boy. And that's about... yeah, okay.
Let us ride on. Here.
It's obviously nothing new. So, Watchtower and Zender Gate again.
Here.
And as far as I know, they wouldn't really just plop down some new mobs here without any good explanation. Right. Hey Manning, we're finally back. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't think seeing this place again would make it feel half this nostalgic. No kidding. It's weird. Back when I was last here, all I did was complain about how bored I was. But I really miss this place. Lieutenant General Vander has ordered us to take post here again. I can't believe I'm finally back here. Now that I am, I'm gonna do a better job of looking after this place than anyone ever could. That's the spirit. At the end of the day, this is just the Watchtower in the middle of nowhere. And yet I'm feeling all nostalgic just being back here again. I don't know why either. We're back now, so what's there to feel nostalgic about? I won't let anyone outdo us. We'll make this into the best damn military facility around. And we're not allowed inside, are we? Yeah, okay. Oh, god damn it, we gotta... oh, I can't call up my thing here. Hold up.
Let us ride on.
Zender Gate.
Here.
Oh, let me adjust the party real quick. In this case, we'll take Milliam with us. Take Instructor Sarah. I'm just taking random guesses if we have any like dialogue, special dialogue with Lieutenant General Vander. Welcome to Zender Gate. The scouting party is just about to leave for Heimdall, actually. You might be able to greet them before they leave. It's almost time for Operation Heimdall to begin, so our preparations are now crucial. I dread to think how many lives have we lost. Thinking about being stuck here, unable to do anything while all just happens. It hurts to even think about it. It's painful to think of how my comrades will be risking their lives while I'm stationed here during the operation. No, I shouldn't think of it that way. No matter where we are, we're all one under Lieutenant General Vander. I'll simply have to fulfill my task while wishing everyone well in theirs. Hey, that's the spirit. Cause as bad as people might feel staying back and not being part of the action to contribute, somebody's got to keep watch. You'll never know. Be too careless. Stay safe, Sergeant. We'll be counting on you to take care of the gate in our absence. Huh, leave it to me, sir. I look forward to hearing good news from everyone at the front. Lieutenant General Vander's brilliant strategic ability requires accurate information to deliver the best results. That's why we're sending our finest men ahead as a scouting party. It's a dangerous mission, but I'm sure they'll come through for us. I'll be praying for their success. Well then, I think it's about time we get going. Men, with me, may our path lead us to glory. To glory! Well then, I'll be off now. Good luck, just be sure not to pick any fights with the Nortia soldiers on your way there. Don't worry, I only ever get mad about anything when a chick's involved. That's exactly why I'm worried, sir. The role of the scouting team is a bit different this time. After arriving, they will go on to serve as our vanguard. Should Tank Officer Hoover and I meet again, it'll be a chaotic and bloody battlefield. I don't want to make it sound like this may be our last meeting in this life, but it's a possibility. Still, despite his goofball attitude, he's a careful, capable soldier. All I can do now is have faith in him. Oh, you guys are here too? Well, I'm not gonna be here much longer. Got business to attend to elsewhere. Hopefully the next time we meet will be in Heimdall after peace has been won. And we're gonna have to swoop in and save your ass. Oh man. Stay alive until then, soldier. Sorry for all the commotion around here. Preparations for Operation Heimdall are underway, so everyone's absorbed in that. We'll be up against the Provincial Army's most elite forces. If we want to come out victorious, we'll need to use all our resources. Zender Gate's going to be basically empty during the operation, though. That'd be a surprising sight if we come back then. Oh yeah, Zaz and Manning have been reassigned to their former mission of taking care of the watchtower. They left not long ago, so I'm guessing they've probably arrived by now. They've had it pretty rough since the war began, but they managed to make it through and return to their old lives. I'm really happy for them. Operation Heimdall's odds of success are unfortunately low. Which side comes out of this victorious will largely depend on the final adjustments that we're currently making. We realize how peculiar it is to be using scouts as an advance force, but no options to be ruled out now. We need to try every possibility we can to maximize their chances of success. If we want to stand a chance against the Alliance, we can't afford to turn our nose up at any battle strategy. The outcome of this war effectively rests on the success of this operation. We needed to pour all of our resources into it. I imagine you're already aware of this, but Operation Heimdall is currently in the final stages of its planning. We're sending our most elite scouting units to the area in preparation for it. While the Azure Tree is certainly a pressing matter, our best course of action for now is to focus on ending this war, and we can turn our eyes to that later. We're definitely looking at this war coming to an end, with an all-out battle over Heimdall then. That's right, we're looking at a matter of days before it begins. We have precious little time left. Be sure to use what time you do have wisely. Oh yeah. The outcome of this war is being decided over an all-out battle for Heimdall is inevitable at this point. While I can appreciate that this news may weigh heavy on your minds, try to focus on the task at hand. Alright, what's going on over here? Sounds like the scouts are ready to leave. I'm really nervous about this. What if the North Provincial Army goes back on its word? The 3rd Division will be caught in a pincer attack. Man, they shouldn't, but you really never know. Apparently, assessing the likelihood of the provincial army going back on their word is one of the scouts' many tasks. I hope everything works out for them. No, I doubt there will be anything different here because all the weapon shops are roughly equivalent to each other. Mr. Hoover came by earlier saying goodbye, or to say goodbye before heading out. I'm really worried about them all, so I thought he was going to say something reassuring. He just said he just said really embarrassing stuff like, guys are all about breasts of Asia. What the what? Why would you say that to a young girl? What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? When he gets back, I'm gonna make him eat the spiciest pizza the world has ever seen. That'll teach him. I feel stupid for even being worried about him. Huh, I'll show him when he gets back. Bruh, god damn. I know who that was. I know who that fucking was. God damn it, Hoover. She's just a little, she's like underage, you dumbass. I decided to send my daughter back to the settlement before battle over Heimdall breaks out. When I told her, she said I should go and introduce myself, because this would be the second time they've taken care of me. Maybe she's right. Maybe I do have a duty as a father to go speak with them. It's also the best way to make my position very clear to Tama. I need to make sure Tama knows this place because I can't have him getting any closer to my daughter. I hope he's ready for what's coming to him. Ha ha ha. No comment, Gaius. I was kind of hoping for Gaius to have like some kind of comments on like this whole thing with what's his name again? With Marks here. But yeah, like what the fuck, Hoover? Why would you say that to Charles? What the fuck? That is fucked up. I know he's supposed to be like the, or at least personality-wise from what everyone says, he's supposed to be the pervy guy, despite like, how much he takes his like soldiering stuff like seriously. But I'm just like, bro, there's a limit here. Okay, so that takes care of everything in Ymir.
Where do you want to go?
So Saxon are in mine. Let's get back Elisa. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. Too bad we don't have Angelica.
Shall we?
I've got this.
To come here with us and have extra dialogue bits with. Sounds like the Rhineford group slowly beginning to stabilize. Here in Ruhr, that's good news for everyone. Still, with exports and weapon manufacturing on hold, they're not using as much iron and steel as they used to, which means less work for us. Feels like we got a lot more free time now than we ever did before. Can't wait for this war to finally end and exports to finally get going again. Ask anyone else in Ruhr, and I'm sure they feel the same way.
Shall we?
I've got this.
How's our Lady Angelica doing? I've got fond memories of when she used to work with us, but you should have seen our faces when we heard who she really was. Nobody ever suspected that the diligent young man we took on as a part-time was actually Marcus Ragnar's daughter. Even so, she still felt like one of us, if you know what I mean. Still does. There's something magnetic about her. You won't find many people who can draw others like she can. No matter who she is or what she does, Lady Angelica is always one of us in my book. Whether they say that out, or whether they'll say that out loud or not, I know all the other guys are here with me on that. So we're all wishing her the very best. Hope she's doing okay with you guys. Hey.
Shall we?
Right.
Again, it's nice. It's always nice to see how well connected, like the rest of the cast is with all the NPCs like strewn about all over Erebonia, or just like whatever region and trails in general. I hear you kids played a big part in Duke Aubrey's arrest. Nice work. Huh, I bet the old Duke never expected a bunch of students would bring him to justice. After the first big thing you did, we figured you just got lucky. But keep racking them up like this, and it starts to feel like the Courageous really is the Erebonian people's only hope. We figured the first big thing you guys did was just a fluke. Huh, looks like we were wrong. Maybe you are the hope of the people after all. Well, alright then. Heave ho, heave ho. Gotta hurry on home and see Celine and Todd. Huh, can't do that without getting the work in first though. I keep pressing freaking R instead of turbo. Dick's always been the aggressive type. He's been showing that side more than ever lately. Even the chief had to sit him down and have a talk about it. I don't know what he said, but that seems to have done the trick. He's calmed down and gotten back to focusing on work now. Whew, it's a big weight off my shoulders, I tell you. It's still kind of hard to focus on the work when people around you are worked up about something. So seeing Dick back to his old happy self is a big weight off my shoulders. Nothing in the freight station part here, right? One person. Yo, sir, do you happen to have a new recipe for any reason? Huh, something you need here? Didn't know why else you come here, otherwise there's not anything real interesting to say. Unless you want to work here like Angelica did. If you want to work here, we'd be happy to hire you. It ain't gonna be easy though, you better be ready. I'd be down for a mining minigame though. Like, you literally mine up your Sepith mass and shit. Nah, I know they said like the main thing here is like the ore and or iron ore and steel and stuff, but... Oh no, steel is the thing you need to refine, but yeah, the iron here. I've been pretty aggressive lately, sure, but then the chief called me over and told me a story. He said that back before this mine was owned by the Emperor in the Middle Ages, there used to be wars over the iron here. Armed assailants would come to steal the iron, and the hot-headed miners would resist. A lot of the time end up dead. That's when it hit me. I don't stand a chance in hell against those Jaegers. I'd end it just the same way. Yet there was me all full of myself and causing the chief no one to worry. Oh yeah, apparently the one who made the mine the property of the Imperial family was Emperor Drykos. Ever since he did, the miners here have been able to do their jobs in peace. I had no idea, but I never tried to learn either. And I just ended up causing the chief all these problems in my ignorance. Well, character development. Alright, we're done here. I doubt there's anything along the path back to Ruhr, but let's see. So far nothing.
That's a real beast of a month.
Did we see that one before? Yes, we did. Going over here was like, where's it going? Isengard Range. Oh. Okay, yeah, seems like everything here is like business as usual. Yeah, I don't see anything different, so there's nothing different here. There shouldn't be anything different on this side. Alright. Well, I mean, since we're kind of ready on this path, we might as well just go back to Ruhr on bike. I do like the fact that you can travel back and forth between places, like, on foot like this. It's really nice, like, having that feeling of everything being connected with each other and then just being only fast travel points. Okay, so since we're here naturally already, let's get talking. The factories are finally starting to produce things again, even if they're a little slower than they used to be. For good reason, of course. There's a limit on how much we can ship out. No point in making more than necessary. Then there's the whole situation along the western side of the country. No one really knows what's happening over there. It sucks to make something when there's nowhere to actually ship it to. Hope the guys over in the west aren't running low on orbital stuff. Kinda worried about that, to be honest. Alright, let's check out the airport. So 1, 2, and probably that mechanic guy over there. There's a lot of work to do after the hijacking, but it's finally come to an end. Whew! When I think about how all of our passengers were safe and unharmed, it makes all of our efforts worth it. We will have to be more vigilant though. No one wants that incident repeated. Airliner service should resume shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience. Any inconvenience this interruption in service may have caused. Whew! Finally finished up the maintenance on this ship. She's lucky her hull wasn't damaged. Lucky as a ship that got hijacked can be anyway. She'll be back in the air in no time. Yeah, I guess it's one thing after another these days, but I guess it makes sense given the war and all, but... There was a thing with Celtic too not far back though, right? You know, the really awful one? When's this gonna end? Everything related to the hijacking sorted out now? There's a blessing. Nice to be back though. A couple of years ago, there was an airliner hijacking in Liberal too. It ended up ballooning into quite the incident. Even the Royal Army got involved trying to find the damn thing. I don't think of it, the Sky Bandits were Erebonian too. Oh yeah, hey, what reference to the Capulet family? Hey, just that's still fucking useless though. Wonder what they're up to these days. Maybe they turned over a new leaf and run a delivery service, but who knows? Hey! We even see them a little bit, if I remember correctly, in the Crossbow games, although through like one cameo side quest. It's so cool seeing them being mentioned. Although, I doubt we'd be able to actually see them again in Cold Steel. Although, maybe in Cold Steel 3 and 4? But I don't think they'll make a little thing here given the war situation, though. Oh man, we haven't seen the Capo family in a while. Would like to see them again, but... I hear the 3rd Armored Division has finally started heading south. We might be neutral now, but the Notre Provincial Army has never gotten along with them. I hope there won't be any trouble. The Notre Provincial Army has been beaten many a time by Lieutenant General Vander and his men. I hope that no trouble breaks out while the 3rd Armored Division is on the move. Welcome to our store. We got lots of fresh food in stock and ready for you to buy. Now that the trains are running and the roads are open for trucks again, it's a lot easier to get stock. I'm not the only one who's happy. All the factory workers are thrilled to be back at work. I'm so glad we're neutral now. It's a gradual process, but it's plain to see the city is going back to the way it was before the war broke out. This is much like the Ruhr I know and love. Most of the factories in town are back in operation. Great news, huh? All we need to do now is get back into exports again. That's probably too much hope with the current climate, though. I mean, we are still at war. The military factories in town are still inactive. Town's crawling back towards normalcy, but I suppose nothing's really going to be normal until this war ends. I hear you've all been very busy since the last time you were here. I was horrified when I heard about what happened in Celtic, so I'm glad to see you put that Duke in his place. Just because your country's at war doesn't mean you should throw away your morals. You and your ship are perfect examples. Hey! Acknowledgement from the people. The Courageous was made here in Ruhr, so I can't help but feel a bit of personal attachment. Huh, so you got my cheers as you go. What's this I hear about you Thor's kids fighting to get your academy back? I can't blame you not after what I've heard about the way they took that place over, so go out there and show them what for. You do what you have to in order to take that place back. I'll be cheering you on all the way. By the way, how is Little Lind? Doing well? Good. Ain't much I can do for you kids, but you've always got my support. So if you got the chance to take that academy of yours, or take back that academy of yours, don't let it get away. Miyashi plushie. Let's see, Gamma Jack stuff. Okay, we're good here. Let's go. Our place is just about back at full working capacity now. We're getting ore in from the mine trouble-free thanks to the chairman too. Looks to me the war will be over in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Ha ha ha. Our factory's back in business again too, but we're still at war. The economy isn't great by any stretch, but there's no guarantee that the town won't end up occupied again. The more I think about it, the more depressed I get. Welcome, welcome. Can I interest you in any of our new mobile products? Now that the factories are starting to resume regular operations, we got plenty of stock to choose from. Please, feel free to look around. We've had issues even keeping things in stock for so long now, we need to rake in some cold hard cash to cover our losses. So please, let me know if you see anything you're interested in. These days, omens are a completely indispensable part of our daily lives. That's why it's a relief to finally have a steady supply of them coming in to sell again. It's proving impossible to get goods out to our stores in the West, though. I can hardly imagine what conditions must be like over there. It's very worrying. Sure, there are rifle factories in the West, but I think those have been churning out solar units full time. Knowing that, I can't help but be concerned about how things are going over there. Oh, whoops. So, yeah, same deal. Yeah, it's all the same deal here. Alrighty. Next. Where the heck is Lacomo? I was gonna ask him to play with me today, but there's no sign of him. Where is he? Oh, is he playing hide and seek without really, like, having him start the hide and seek in the first place? Or is he back at his, like, or is it his parents' place? Radio broadcasts from the capital end up censored by the Alliance. You have to take what they say with a grain of salt. The same goes for the Imperial Chronicle. It makes sense, it makes it impossible to know what's really going on across the country. I heard scary rumors about the fighting in the West, but are any of them true? I'm sure there's something we could do. Wait. I'm sure somewhere we can find out the truth about what's going on. Speaking of radio stuff, I need to check back with Monk. Actually, no, I don't think I did any battles since I started doing all this dialogue, so. Oh, was this the... Oh, right, this is the quest. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention to the minimap marker. Oh, hey. Just the folks I wanted to see. Got something I wanted to talk to you about. Well, that's kind of ominous, and not very like you. Suppose not. Basically, Irina left the little son with me, you see. Wait, this is... Wow, that's one nice pocket watch. So you recognize it, Elisa? I do. It was a gift my father made for my mother. He always liked putting his engineering knowledge to work on making things like this. It's ridiculously accurate, too. All these years, that's not even 1 second off. Mother's used it since the day he gave it to her, too. Not that she'd ever mentioned that. That's really something. Must be really important to you, too, then. I guess you could say that. Which is why I'm kind of wondering why she gave the jackass. Well, the damn thing's busted. Irina brought it over to me when Reinford's labs weren't up to the task of fixing the thing. Not that a big surprise. Your old man stuff was always way above the level of your average mechanic. So she came to me as a last resort. Said if I couldn't fix it, then it was a big deal though. She said, what? I swear. Anyway, now that you're here, what do you say to helping me fix it? Aw, I'm sure Lisa would want to help out with this, but what should we do? Sure. Sounds good to me. We got some time. Are you sure? I mean, I really appreciate it, but... No worries, I'm curious about this. If it's a memento of your father, we could hardly refuse. But with that decided, what would you like us to do? Simple. Some stuff in here is broken. You need to get replacements. Can't find them in any old store, though. Getting what you need ain't gonna be easy, so you're up to it? Now you tell us. Still, we're not going to back out after we agree to help someone. I can't believe she doesn't care about whether it gets fixed or not. Well, maybe she doesn't. I do. And I'll get it fixed. That'll show her. Looks like I don't got nothing to worry about then. So let me tell you what you're gonna need. First up's a Type 4 pressure regulator. Right. What is that? As the name implies, it's a device that regulates overpressure. Type 4s are both very small and very powerful, and very rare for that matter. I think we probably have the best chance of finding one at a research facility. A research facility, what? Huh? We might be able to get one within the city at least. Next up's a special alloy sheet. I'm talking about a really thin one too. Told you regular mechanics were no match for your old man. Special alloy sheet? How would you even use that? Father was nothing if not playful with his designs. He really enjoyed what he did. But finding something like that here in the city seems like a long shot. The Sucks and Iron Mine, on the other hand, we should talk to the mine chief over there. Let's pay them a visit as soon as we find the time. Last but not least, it's the heart of the watch. It's micro oscillator. The only problem with it is, well, it ain't here. Can't even tell you what kind it used. Any kind of oscillator might probably do the trick, but it might not be as accurate. That won't be good enough. You don't even have the slightest idea what he might have used. If it's not as accurate as it used to be, it's hardly going to feel like we repaired it at all. Oh, I gotcha, but I really don't got a clue. Something tells me you don't either. Sorry, I wish I did. What if, well, if neither of you know, why don't we try asking Gwen? You might have an idea. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Huh, how about that? We might be able to get this repair out the snuff after all. So, once more for good measure, I need a Type 4 pressure regulator, a special alloy sheet, and a micro oscillator. Gather them up and bring them here, and I'll fix that watch right on up for you. In that case, we're off. We'll be back with all the supplies before you know it. Father's pocket watch. So that's a hidden quest, right? Yeah, that was a hidden quest. We'll need a lot of fitty little parts to fix that watch up. Type 4 pressure regulator, blah 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 blah. If we find them all, blah 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 blah. Okay, gotcha. Brewer's almost back to the way it used to be. Unfortunately for those of us here in the Rhineford group though, our factories in Western Erebone are under Alliance control. So while they might not be able to keep making their sawdust in our backyard, they're still going to keep making them. Which means that until this war is brought to an end, things will never be back to normal for the Rhineford group. I just want to get back to business as usual here as much as anyone else. But whether that's possible hinges directly on how this war goes. Hope we manage to pull through soon. Uh-oh. Devance, what'd you do? Whenever there's trouble anywhere, you want to go teach someone a lesson. Besides, the hijacking's been sorted out already. So just calm down, okay? Oh? What? Someone hijacked an airliner? Devance, we already resolved that issue! Oh my god, stop reading yesterday's news, man. How could anyone threaten innocent civilians like that? I'm gonna teach them a lesson they won't forget. Oh boy. You're a grown man. Grown men don't try to fight everyone who's involved in every news story they hear. Come on, we got work to do. You know, back inside your diner. Oh, wait. Oh my god! Whoop, the Toddy? Well, you're not Toddy, so I'm busy playing hide and seek with Toddy right now. I wonder if he'll find me. I can't wait to show him how good I am at hiding. I was gonna ask him to play with me, but there's no sign of a... Bro, Locomo, you can't just play hide and seek without telling someone to play first. Bro, now it just looks like you're ditching them. Yep, that's right, I'm man at the counter today too. I swear this is getting ridiculous. You know, you can stop using me like I'm some sort of servant at any time now. I'm sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I'll come in and take over if you're willing to pay your tab off though. So how about it? I guess I can stay and help a little. Damn it, she's always using that tab as a weapon to keep me in line. Well, pay your damn tab! This better count towards paying it off. Oh my god, dude, just pay your goddamn tab! Anything new over in here, by any chance? I mean, I highly doubt it.
That's a real beast of a monster.
No, I would imagine there's no... nah, not really.
That's a real beast of a monster.
The real beast of a monster. Okay, so... was that about it for everyone here? Okay, now the next floor. Something crazy happened over in Crossbell. Not again! I swear, how are we supposed to explore things with the Transcontinental Railroad out of the commission? Well, I suppose we could try air transport. Hell, even the sea would be an option if it came down to it. I can't imagine I'm the only employee of the Rhineford group who wants us exporting things again. I wonder what the chairman's plans for that are. You really have some Class D amplifiers. That's fantastic news. Would you mind sharing some of them with us? We'll loan you one of our manufacturing factories if you do. An entire factory? Are you sure? That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. Haha, hardly. Your amplifiers are a real help. That's very true. The way the company's structured doesn't exactly support cross-division communication. Though it's never too late to start. If anything comes up in the future, you'll be the first person I come to. Likewise, I think this might be the start of a very long and fruitful business relationship. Same dialogue. Oh, whoops. Kind of think of it, our divisions never really interacted much before, did they? If I'd known you had so much high-end technology at your disposal, I would have come to you sooner. Let's just go into the building here. I would have expected the Imperial Army to take control of Berea hard. It's a real turning point in the war as a whole, particularly here in the east. Do be careful. We'll be keeping our ears to the ground for any further updates on the front, or from the front. Really? Still, oh shit. Still with how things are, with things as unpredictable as they are, I'm gonna need to put a lot of thought into this. Well, you won't find a more capable limousine anywhere in Zemuria. They're quite popular here in Ruhr too. I must admit, I'm somewhat taken aback that a man of your caliber doesn't have one. Oh my god. It's like, oh come on, you're a rich noble. How can you not have this car? Oh man, making deals. The chairman organized an investigation into this mysterious fifth development division, and what we found shocked us. It turns out that isn't really part of any group of the group at all. It appears to be run by someone completely unrelated. To make matters worse, we're still unsure as to what's going on in the factories to the west. Rebuilding the group will be no easy task, let me tell you. The chairman has ordered more investigations into the 5th division. While it might take some time, I'm sure all will be revealed eventually. Most of the factories in the city have resumed operation now, which means we started supplying parts and working with other companies and corporations again. Hey Grandma, how you doing? It's all thanks to the chairman's exceptional work. Some issues still remain, but I'm sure she'll have everything in order soon. Not that many. Well, I mean, there's a good amount of nobles, but not most of them. Things are almost back to the way they were here in Ruhr. One look at the chairman and you think she had everything under control again. We already bought a rifle for metal, so I don't need to. The investigation of those archaisms Heido Ragnar was using here is finally complete. Looks like he got them from some black market source, and in bulk no less. It's scary to think that there's some tech out there that surpasses Reinford's and isn't even hard to get. I hate to say it, but we'll need to prepare for the possibility that we'll come up against that stuff like that again. Sounds like those archaisms are out there in droves if you know where to look, and the terrorists are using them too. There's a very real chance we'll be up against things like that again, so we'll need to make sure we're prepared. No, I'm afraid this is as low as I can possibly go. I can find that hard to believe. Come now, I'm sure you can come a little lower. And up the elevator we go. Beam on. Sharon? Aw, no Sharon. Damn. Alright. Let's see. Let's go back to the entrance. Now... Oh, hey! Oh yeah, wait, let's check in on Ricky and Anton. How are they doing? Because Anton has amnesia after he bumped his head. Have you really forgotten about me, Ricky? Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, no, not Anton, sorry, yeah, it was Ricky that hit his head. About all the time we spent together. Yep, I really have, sorry. Ricky, why? Damn, this guy's annoying. Oh, you're saying that to your best friend, even though you have amnesia? The more pitiful his expression gets, the more I want to laugh at him too. Whoa! What? Bro, I was worried sick about you since the start of this game. Holy shit. Such a drastic personality shift now that he has amnesia. Holy crap. Was I seriously best friends with this loser? What? allowing him to desperately cling to me, I could probably tolerate, but friends? Why does he have to be so cold after we spent so much time together, or time apart? It's like I don't really have him back at all. Bruh. Anton. If you're wondering why more and more people around here know about the Courageous' recent exploits, that's all us. I don't think there's a person who we haven't told about all of your adventures. Never underestimate a girl's power to talk. I guess he decided to start an unofficial Courageous fan club. We're going around spreading the word about all the great things that Courageous is doing and getting it even more fans. I can't wait to tell everyone whatever amazing things Lady Angelica does next. There's the rest of the crew, you know? We're going to be cheering Lady Angelica on as loud and proud as we can. But first we need to recruit at least 100 of her, the Courageous' fans. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We of Ruru Cathedral are doing all we can to help those in need during these trying times. Just the other day I was on the border with Western Arabonia speaking to refugees who had managed to flee across it. They were so concerned that they didn't have enough medical supplies, so I intend to send some their way. It's the duty of a sister of the church to do her utmost to ease people's concerns. The country may be facing hard times, but that's all the more reason I had to do what I can to help. The tragedy that occurred in Kaldic came as a terrible shock to all of us. We sent aid to Kaldic on many occasions and made appeals on behalf of its people. But in the wake of this, I found myself wondering if we did the right thing after all. Sister Sue was out working in the community at the time, so she's yet to hear what happened. I fear the news will fall heavy on her, especially since she's still new. But I can't hide the truth from her. I'll have to find a good opportunity to sit down and talk with her. I've heard all about the tragedy that happened upon Kaldic. It sounds like over in the west they can hardly go a week without a new disaster befalling them. These are trying times. I only wish there was more we could do to aid for all the victims than simply send them aid. I've already drafted a letter of condemnation to the Alliance for their actions. Unfortunately, there's little more than I can do. Or that I can do. You've been publicly denounced by the Ruru Cathedral. I can't say I enjoy being forced to stand back and watch as the 3rd Armored Division heads south. Those are our orders. That's what his lordship wishes for us to do. That's exactly what we'll do. After all the trouble the 3rd Division has caused us recently, I resent even letting them pass through our province. But that's what his lordship wishes. Blah 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 blah. I think that hijacking would end up being resolved by a bunch of students. A commendable achievement, I suppose. Leave the culprits to us now. They certainly won't be escaping from the cell we throw them into. Ha! They're going to ever regret setting foot into our province. Yeah, about that. Actually, wait, let me talk to you one more time. So leave the hijacking culprits to us, that they think they can get away scot-free after behaving so shamefully in our province. They're in for a rude awakening. I better not see them Cold Steel 3 again. This is just a rumor, but you know the Alliance's flagship, the Pantagruel? I hear it's manufactured by the Reinfer Company. The Solats are too, so it's not a huge surprise, but still, it really shows you just how amoral the company can be. It's kind of sad. I used to want to work for them so badly. I'm sure you'd love to. I'm pretty sure you love saying that right in front of freaking Elisa in our party. Oh man. Children have no filter. Oh my goodness. That was a long stretch again. Oh man, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Oh. Yeah, anyways. Need to shake it off. Oh no. Not again. I don't think food's supposed to look purple. All in all, Mary's a kind and pleasant person. She might be a noble, but I've never heard one word of complaint about the way we live, and she's always helping out. Better yet, she's patient enough to tolerate Makarov's scatterbrained nature, which, trust me, is an absolute must. If I'm being honest, I can't think of a better marriage candidate for him. And to top it all off, it seems she truly loves him. I should run all this by my husband and see what he thinks. Bruh. I've been watching Mary carefully to see whether or not she's a good match for Makarov, and I'm happy to say she is. I'm only concerned that she seems a little passive, and never once seen her try to haggle while she's shopping. She might be right for him, but I still got a lot to teach her as her new sister-in-law. I can see I got my work cut out for me. Instructor Mary, you're welcome back on the Courageous anytime. As I keep saying, Instructor Makarov and I are nothing more than co-workers. That is not what I hear. I hear that a scruffy slacker helped get you out of trust in the first place. And you never escape mention in Mint's letters. No, ma'am. If it weren't for this pesky war, I'd start planning the wedding now. With all due respect, I'm fairly certain Mint's comments about me are purely speculation. Instructor Makarov is certainly a wonderful colleague, but don't worry, I understand. I'm worried about him too. I'm sure he'll be fine. You just need to have faith in him. Instructor Mary, you're free to return back to the Courageous. Instructor Mary, oh my god, the fact that she has to keep dealing with this shit. I keep hearing stories about some giant monster showing up on one of the nearby highways. You'd think that the highways would be safe now that we're neutral, but apparently not thanks to that thing. He's probably hinting at the cryptid. Why does that food look like something Shion from Slime Isekai made? I mean, they both are purple, but they got one thing in common. Oh, excuse me. I mean, it's not like people are doing a whole lot of traveling these days, so whatever, but it still kind of sucks. What do monsters show up and start bugging us at a time like this? I mean, have a sense of propriety, monster. Oh, it sounds like it feels like this area is never going to be peaceful again. Oh, nice to see that the hijacking incident ended without incident. I thought I understood that security was stretched thinner in wartime, but the reality didn't hit me until now. I'm scared to think that something like that could ever happen, or could happen at any time. The city might be alive again, but that doesn't mean things are back to normal just yet. It's scary to think that something like the hijacking could happen again at literally any time. Do you have anything new in the shop? No, not really. I heard that the hijacker was working, so... Oh, Jaeger dropouts. They've been known to leave military monsters and weapons unattended, just to disturb the public. Needless to say, they haven't exactly endeared themselves to us commoners. Jaegers are pretty common here in Erebonia. Doesn't make their presence any less displeasing to us commoners, though. Ah, the tea here is sublime. Harv's and Gregor's work ethic, meanwhile, is anything but. I'm really going to have to bring those two crashing back to reality sooner rather than later. I think it's about time those two had a heaping serving of reality. Unless they want to fail this year anyway. Well. Okay, next up. Oh, we got another side quest dealie here. I think this is with the, I think this is relating to the, Pocket Watch quest, so. Woohoo! Full speed ahead! Look at how it took that corner, it's the best! Remote control cars. Given their size and power, I wouldn't be surprised if they used, Type 4 pressure regulators. Well, it can't hurt to ask. Excuse me. Oh, what's up? You wanna play with the cars too? Not exactly. They told Gregor and Harz, or what they were up to and asked about the Type 4 pressure regulator. Type 4 pressure regulator, huh? Those are pretty rare, you know? But you got a good eye, we do use them in these cars. We even got a few spares, you can take one if you want. Really? Thank you so much. No problem at all, just give me a minute. Alright, here you go. Just be careful with it, okay? We're being super generous, but these things are seriously tough to find. We really appreciate this. Well, don't mention it, always happy to help. Just stop by and play with these cars again with us sometime, okay? We really owe these guys for giving us something so rare. Yeah, we can't let this go to waste. You're really gonna try to use that pressure regulator in something? You guys are insane! That's just the kind of crazy we need for these remote control cars. What do you say? Want to join us? I think we're a little too busy with other stuff. Sorry. Drop by and play with us at any time. If we ever get those things to market, be sure to buy 10 cents of each. If everyone we know does that, we might be able to turn a profit. Does it really matter, or does it really count if the only people who buy them are the people you've asked? Oh. Professor Connolly gave me a message to pass along to Harvest and Grego, but just where are they? Why do they always have to be out messing around, especially when you need them? Harvest and Grego have been skipping so many lectures, they're in danger of not being able to graduate. They're also never there when you need them. Just where are they gone to? President Schmidt left a message for you. If you find another Zemurian order for me to work with, come by again. He doesn't seem to have any interest in seeing you until then. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid that's just the kind of person that our president is. Really, I do apologize. It's harsh, but he's effectively saying that he has no interest in seeing you again until you've done what he's instructed. You know, this isn't the first time that President Schmidt has had his eye on Zemurian ore. He decided he needed to know more about its properties for his research a few years back too. You have no idea how much trouble we went through trying to gather fragments of it from all over the country. It was an absolute nightmare. Not that he cares. Now that some of the weapons factories in the city are back in operation, we're finally getting more supplies in. Self-defense weapons are selling really well, which, financially speaking, is fantastic news. Though admittedly, those are the only weapons being made right now. Military weapons production is still suspended. Not even focusing on rebuilding the group, apparently. I guess that means it'll be self-defense for a while. I don't think we'll see any military weapons get made until after the war ends. The city is neutral now. We don't want to be seen supplying either side, or who knows what'll happen. Alright, now for the hotel, and we should be good. Also, I'm gonna splash some water on my face because, I don't know what's going on with me. I've heard rumors that Prince Oliver's appeared on the Western Front in person to call for a ceasefire. The Alliance kept insisting that he was missing and in danger, so this is odd. My apologies, such matters are not the sort of thing I should be discussing with my customers. Any man running a business would naturally be curious as to how the war is going, would he not? It's still not the kind of thing I should be talking to my customers about. Do try to take care though. So Prince Oliver has tried to call for a ceasefire in the West. Cleaning's so much fun. La la la. We even got ourselves a new customer, all thanks to the radio, somehow. It's just like I always say, radios bring people good luck. Oh, we even got a new customer? Oh no, I guess it's not even customer in here. Alright. So that means we're done with this place. So out we go. Or, wait.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I mean, there is still the Nortia Highway and the Schwarzjosh barrier. Actually, let me take a little peek down the highway itself.
Shall we?
Right.
It'd be much faster to just kind of, like, just teleport directly to the mine, since that's where, like, the thing we'll care about will actually be. Let's see. Yeah, the crypt that we beat's gone. As much as I can see here, nothing seems to be that new. Excuse me. Ignis Shrine. Yeah, okay, there definitely was nothing new leading up to here. Let's go talk to the soldiers again. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are both true masters of combat. Have you ever been fortunate enough to witness them in battle? If not, you may well do so soon. Word is that they've returned from the Western Front. Oh. We received word from the 3rd Armored Division that they're going to be passing through here. We can't exactly pretend to be the biggest fans, but his lordship insisted that we just leave them alone, so we'll do as we're told. This war has been taking one unexpected turn after another. Now Berea Hard 2 is Berea Hard 2 is neutral, and here we are letting the 3rd pass on through. What's going to happen next? The soldiers in this province are just as hard-headed as they are hot-blooded. Being stubborn isn't always a bad thing, though. They're like that because they generally believe in what they fight for. They're very pure of heart, at heart. It's kind of cute when you think about how childlike they are. My husband was the same. Wait a second. Looking at the soldiers in the provincial army always reminds me of my late husband. Can't imagine a job I like more. Oh. So this job reminds her of her husband and stuff back before he. Aww. Now Croiza's neutral too? Didn't see that one coming. Does make sense, given what they're accused of, especially when Princess Alphen's the one doing the accusing. Powerful as the noble alliances, they're not going to try and defend anyone accused of burning their lands. Chances are they're going to stay out of the whole thing. Okay, so no one over at the barrier.
Where do you want to go?
So next up we got... So now we got Kellic and the Guerrilla, or what was it? Yeah, let's go over to Keldic. Or actually, let me go on a very, very quick little break here. I really need to splash some water on my face because, oh god, I should not be yawning this much. You know, I even drank some Vietnamese coffee like before the stream, and with how heavy Vietnamese coffee is, because it's like, it's very strong. I mean, usually, it keeps me like pretty alert, but I'm still sleepy as hell. Ugh. And it's not like I got a bad night of sleep or anything. I slept like a rock last night as well after doing Soul Hackers the other night. So I don't know what gives. Ugh. So yeah, let me be right back real quick.